Hi everyone, I'm Bruno. I'm a pilot in New York, and I just bought a plane. Having a plane is a dream for a lot of us in general aviation. So I wanted to tell the story of how I got mine, and hopefully help others who are thinking of or already trying to do the same. You know, buying your first plane is one hell of a journey. And mine began with a common question. Where the f do I start? There are thousands of aircraft models out there, and first I needed to narrow the list. So I went to the next question. What kind of plane do I want? I wanted a plane similar to the ones I was trained on, and that would allow me to build hours while having fun. What kind of fun? Short to medium cross-country flights, taking friends around the city, maybe even taking it across the country, and, trying every $100 burger on the way. All of this with a reasonable fuel burn and, if possible, low maintenance costs. I didn't need speed or a high useful load. I would be flying by myself most of the time, and occasionally bringing one or two people along. But most importantly, I needed it to be reliable, trustworthy, and, just like me, be always ready to fly. Once I got my mission straight, I went hunting. I went to the most famous aircraft sales websites, searching for all kinds of aircraft that fitted my mission. I would catalog each, talk to the sellers, estimate insurance, and so on. I would also look up the tail numbers to see if those planes had any kind of incident or accident in their history. After putting my list together, I felt it would be a good idea to ask other aircraft owners for advice. Problem was, I knew very few. So I joined this Facebook group for buying and selling aircraft and made a post stating my mission and asking for suggestions. In a single day, I got nearly 500 comments. Some members even reached out directly on Messenger, including one business jet pilot that pointed me to a friend who was selling his Grumman AA-5A Cheetah, but hadn't advertised it yet. And surprise, he was right here in Long Island, New York. So I called him, and for the next hour or so, we had the most amazing fun chat about the plane and aviation in general. He was a great guy, so we agreed to meet so he could show me the plane. That weekend, I got in my car and I drove to Brookhaven, Calabro Airport, a place that I had visited many times during my instrument training. The plane was in great shape, very well kept, and from my conversations with the owner, I knew that it had been in very good hands. And had a few nice upgrades too. A new propeller with under 200 hours in it, long-range tanks, a Garmin 430 with wide area augmentation system, and an IFR certification. Everything that I needed. We took off, me at the controls, and after some maneuvers and a couple of landings, my mind was made up. I wanted it to be mine. I called the AP who had taken care of that plane for the previous 3 years, and he walked me through all the maintenance, aircraft, and engine logs. He had great things to say about the plane, which I was able to confirm upon inspecting it myself. I called the owner, we agreed on a price, and the next phase began. The purchase. First thing you need to do is some paperwork with AOPA. Title search, aircraft history, and other documents that you need to have handy. Other companies also provide this service, by the way. I also shopped for the best insurance I could find for this make and model, and got some forms from the FAA to transfer the registration to my name. Since the mechanic had already done the pre-buy inspection for me, we agreed on also doing the annual, which was due by the end of that month. It went through a thorough inspection, in which every part and every bead was checked, tested, cleaned, and made sure to still have a long life ahead. And then, after a couple of weeks and a lot of anticipation, the big day finally came. 8-4 uniform was ready for me. I got the keys, opened the canopy, and turned the engine on. And I just sat there, realizing that in that moment, my childhood dream came true. But wait, it doesn't end there. Before taking off for the first time, I wanted to make sure I knew everything about that plane. So for the next few days and weeks, I spent hours studying the POH, learning about its systems, and going through every maintenance logs since it was built. Even my cat decided to help. And now, every time I fly it, the more I feel it, and the better I get. If you're looking to buy a plane, here's a few things you should know. First, define your mission. What do you want your plane for? Is it building hours, or is it making it your official weekend commute? Will it be just you in the cockpit, or you plus the wife, 2 kids, and the dog? Do you want to get your destination fast, or by saving fuel? Second, talk to people. Reach out to aircraft owners and let them share their experiences, tips, and tricks. And most importantly, define your budget. How much are you willing to spend on a plane, and to keep it airworthy throughout the year? Ownership means you are responsible for maintenance, squawks that are guaranteed to appear from time to time, and the mandatory inspections. And when something breaks or needs to be replaced, it can cost you $35 or $3,500. Now, since you are probably doing some math in your head, add this to the equation. How much is it worth for you to have your own plane? To be able to fly anytime you want, anywhere you want, without worrying about schedules or hourly rates? How much is it worth for you to fulfill the dream that you've had for so long? You may find that alone is worth much more than the plane you're looking for. Or, like in my case, you may find that it's priceless. I hope you liked this video, and feel free to give me a shout in the comments. Blue skies, tailwinds, and see you next time.